instruction to Samuel to tell Saul, but Saul decided to go against the instruction. Look at 1 Samuel chapter 15 and verse number 26. First Samuel chapter 26. First Samuel chapter 15 verse 26. So why are people rejected? First Samuel 15 verse 26. And Samuel said unto Saul, I will not return with thee, for thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, and the Lord has rejected thee from being what? Thou hast what? Rejected the word of the Lord. Therefore, God has rejected you. Number one, why are people rejected? Disobedient to his will. Disobedient to what? How come Saul, whom God said, I have chosen you to be king, the next chapter God says, no, I've rejected you. One of my greatest problems is people are in church, but yet they are rejected. 1 Samuel 15 verse 26 we read. God made it very clear. Samuel told Saul, for thou hast rejected the word of God, God has rejected thee. So it's possible to be sitting in church and you are disobedient to his will. What is the will of God? What is what? The will of God. Let me quickly bring this to your... How many of you, as this word now, fathers, they have will, right? What is his will? His will are inheritance that he puts in paper, everything he owns, and gives an instruction. This belongs to this, this belongs to this. Now, the will of God, we have decided not to follow the will. What is the will? The instructions. He said to Saul, make sure the king, you kill everybody that is there. But he decided to say, because I carry the oil on my head, I can decide to do as I like. You know, sometimes when you carry the oil on your head, you feel you can do as you like. So number one, why are people rejected? People who are chosen before, they are not rejected. Disobedient to his will. First Samuel chapter 15, you read it, you find it there. Once you become disobedient to the will of God, you have decided to take your name from the list of the chosen to the rejected. The list of what? The chosen. If I go to the definition of rejection, some people are going to cry. But you know, sometimes you can pray, but it's like God is not hearing you. You have been praying, but yet it looks like God is not hearing you. Number two, what makes you to be rejected? Because I want to look at that before we talk about those who are chosen. What makes you to be rejected? Number two, rebellion. Once you begin to be disobedient, it's just like you are in grade 1. After you finish grade 1, you go to what? Grade 2. After you finish year 1, you go to what? Year 2. Disobedience is the first step. There's a level you will disobey, you become rebellious. But this is why God made Saul to be rejected. He was not only disobedient to the will, he became rebellious. One of the greatest things that will make people miss heaven is rebellion. Is what? Rebellion. What is rebellion? The Bible says rebellion is like what? Like what? Witchcraft. In case you think you don't know, you are in 1 Samuel chapter 15, right? So some people say, Pastor, where did you get that from? Come with me to 1 Samuel chapter 15 and verse 23. That's why I say go home and read the whole of 1 Samuel chapter 15. You see people shouting in tongues, Leka, Ego, Sha, He, He, Ha, He. But they are very rebellious in the heart. The Bible says, 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 23, tell your neighbor, look at the Bible, look at the Bible. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. In other words, you and the person practicing witchcraft are the same. And the Bible says, suffer not a witch to live. Rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. In other words, stubbornness is the same thing as somebody who is serving an idol. It's the same person. There are some people here who are very stubborn. What is rebellion? Number one. Rebellion, number one, is defined as the act of resisting instruction. So don't look at it as a big grammar. It's an act of what? Resisting instruction. God said to Samuel, tell Saul, make sure nobody escape. That was the instruction. But because he has been disobedient over time, rebellion stepped in. And he said, no, I just preserve this one. Some of us are very rebellious. And that's why our name has shifted from the list of the chosen to the rejected. Amen. You submit your CV. Somehow your CV looks impressive to them. But later they put it in they just say, no, let's keep this one. You are due for promotion. You are due for a blessing. But because you are rebellious, God has removed you from his list of the chosen to the rejected. If God rejects you, which man can accept you? So rebellion is the act of what? Resisting what? Instruction. Number two, rebellion is an action or process of resisting authority. Saul thought because he's the king of Israel, he has forgotten that there's what they call the king of kings, which can displace any king. The process of resisting authority. You find people resisting the authority of their pastors. Yes. Argue with the pastor. Are you the one that called him? Once you begin to resist authority, once you begin to fight against authority, you are rebellious. So Saul found himself here, and before you know, his name was leaving the list of chosen. Let me touch your neighbor. Say, neighbor, stop being rebellious. Don't allow, say, neighbor, stop being rebellious. So you don't say it's only to the pastor. Even in your work, some of you are very rebellious. The boss said, do this. You say, yes. When he's going, I'm like, nonsense man. He might not see you, but God sees you. Pastor is not born again. God is a God of authority. He's a God of order. Samuel was higher than Saul, but Samuel came to tell Saul, this is what God said. He said, no, I have destroyed everybody. He was trying to lie to Samuel, but you have forgotten that there's somebody. God is a God of order. There is somebody who sees. He said, how can Samuel see? Samuel is like a man like me. I said, no, you cannot lie before God. There are some things you are doing and making you to remove your name from the list of the chosen. But my prayer is that God will help you this evening in the name of Jesus. Amen. Number 3, what makes people to be rejected? Stubbornness. Is what? He says, and the stubbornness as iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he has also rejected. Pastor, I'm not stubborn. But let me tell you what stubbornness is. Number 1, the definition of stubbornness: dodgy determination not to change your attitude. Dodgy. Pastor, I've changed. But the truth is you have not changed. The word dodgy simply means to be crooked. I tell you, Pastor, I've changed. I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking. God says, look at this one. You want to deceive the man I sent here? Stubbornness. That's why things cannot move for you. Why? Because you're stubborn. Saul got to the point he was so stubborn that God says, hey, this man, you will not see the next chapter 16 as a king. I will remove my oil on your head.